Good morning, my dear friends. May the Lord bless our day with His wonderful presence in our life and fill it with His true hope and love. As we have concluded an election at a national level, I love to share with you few of my thoughts on what we need to be as a country, as people who care for each other. This this nation is founded on great Christian values. And we all understand in these 250 years of its history, we are slowly walking away from all those biblical values of our founding fathers. We all regret, but what do we do about it? The last 4 years, our country is divided so much on so many things. There is a story Sister Joan Chichester told in a recent article, I'd love to share with you. There was a monastic, a religious sister, old lady, ran into the streets of a big city and said, shouting everywhere, the one pride, greed, and corruption. Pride, greed, and corruption. She went on shouting in the streets of that city. Initially, everybody were shocked and noticed what she was trying to say. Later, nobody cared and went back to their work. This little child watched this nun doing that every day. She approached her one day and asked, "You are shouting around pride, greed, and corruption. Nobody is listening. Why are you doing it again and again?" The nun told this little child, "So that I am not drawn into those things, to pride, greed, and corruption." That tells where we are heading in our political life. If political governance is about leading people to greater prosperity, a good life with all needs taken care of, both the rich and the poor, and a country everyone's dignity and freedom is respected. I talked about some of these things yesterday too. So the values we cherish and hold very close to our hearts should be also reflected in our political governance. If it is not, then we are not living a good Christian life in this country. We as Christians are responsible for the poor, the unemployed, the homeless, those who are not treated with dignity. These things we need to care about as good Christians. First and foremost, after this election, we should be more charitable to everyone. Whoever wins, we need to be loving and kind and praying, even with those who disagree with us in many ways. That's the first thing. Second, as a nation, do we care about all lives, starting from life from conception to death, and also care about the needs of all, both the poor and the needy, as well as those who are really at the margins of life. And thus we promote the right values of God's kingdom. And that is one of the things we, as good believers and followers of Jesus, should work together with our political leaders in order to promote truth, dignity, and justice to every human person. This is so important. And let us join in the political advocacy network of our church so that we work on and work together with people of goodwill who want to follow Jesus to promote these values that alone will make this country a great nation, to be always a great nation. God bless you. Thank you for watching.